Hello everyone, welcome back to another collection video. Yeah, I stole that from a YouTuber. Anyway, what I was trying to say was that I'm doing a collection video. I'm gonna be doing an updated CD collection. Now, I've had to film this like 5 times just because of like technical difficulties. So, we're just gonna get into it, alright? We're gonna go over all my CDs and I'll say like one fact about each one. I think that's the plan. Because last time I did it, I didn't really talk, and I didn't really like how it was. I've gotten a few more CDs since then, so we'll get into that. And yeah, so let's just get into it. Sorry if my setup also isn't that great. Like I have my Switch games, like just a bunch of other random stuff, like Mario games, like notebooks, like freaking Mad Libs. Like these are freaking dusty. I haven't touched these in a long time, but I do have those. So, let's just get into it. And these are categorized by like genres. We have like punk, alternative rock, grunge, power pop, and like comedy music, and like hard rock and metal and stuff. So, let's get into the first genre, which is like just punk and all my Green Day CDs. So I'll kind of speed through them and show the cover and like stuff. So let's get into it. So first we have 1039 Smoothed Out Slappy Hours. Yep. This is a very, very rough album around the edges. Yeah. Alright, then we have Plunk. I like Plunk a lot. And I forgot to mention, I forgot to mention that these two albums have two. Well, this one has 4 combined records and like bonus songs and stuff. This one only has 2 combined records because this one it has the original 39 Smooth album with the 2 EPs they released around the same time and a bonus track called I Want to Be Alone. And then Kerplunk has the regular album and the other EP they released around the same time. So just saying, I thought that was an interesting fact. That's why the first album has 19 tracks, which is kind of crazy for a first album. Then we have, of course, Dookie. This is the original version with Ernie. Yeah, this is the original version with Ernie. Yeah, Dookie. This is like one of the best rock albums of the 90s. It is so good. And the production is like just super crisp, if that's the right word to use. This is my original. This is my mom's copy, so that's why it has Ernie in the back. It's like it's a very, very old copy. Like, yeah, it's old copy. Then we have Insomniac, the darker version of Dookie, basically. It's one of Green Day's more shorter albums, but like it's just like this is like people call this album pop punk. It's not pop punk. This is literally a punk album. Like very, I wouldn't say hardcore punk, but like it's very like raw, like very dirty. It's basically Dookie. Everything that Dookie wasn't. If that's the right word to use. And we have my favorite album of Green Day's and my favorite album of all time, Nimrod. Nimrod is just like, this album is like actually so freaking good. Like I love like every song on it. Like has so many different genres. Like has ska, like metal-ish, like hardcore punk with the freak. Has a harmonica and Walking Alone, Catching a Ride, Redundant, scattered, and like folk punk. It's a very, very experimental album, which kind of makes it my favorite. Like people always say Dookie or American Idiot, but I think Nimrod is my personal favorite. Like I wouldn't say it's their best album. Their best album is definitely American Idiot, but this is my personal favorite album because it's just so good. Kind of sequel to Nimrod, Warning. Warning is basically the younger brother of Nimrod. It's like Nimrod, but like it kind of goes on that Good Riddance route with the more folk punk stuff, and also like from power pop, like Church on Sunday, or like Castaway. Misery is a very underrated song. Like that one's like a 5-minute, like I don't even describe it. It's like such a bunch of like folk instruments. So that's the right word to use, but I do like Warning. Yeah, so there's Disc. Warning Warning. Okay, I'm gonna say it. Warning is super underrated. Yeah, blah blah blah. I said it, but it's good, really good. It's actually my 4th favorite Green Day album. That's not a joke. Then we have, of course, American Idiot. I do not have Shenanigans. I want to get Shenanigans. I consider Shenanigans a studio album. Like, sure, it's a B-sides compilation album, but I consider it an actual album. I don't want to get that. But we do have American Idiot. This album, like, what else is there to say about this album? It hasn't already been said. It is literally a masterpiece. It's one of the best rock albums of the 2000s. Probably the best rock album, like, the freaking, you know, like, ever since up to 2000. Like, it is super good. I like it a lot. Yeah. So there's that. I don't know why I keep pulling that when I know there's nothing behind the disc. But, well, there's American Idiot. And we have the younger brother to American Idiot, 21st Century Breakdown. I still really love this album. Like, I really do. Like, it's a bit long. Like, after, like, 21 Guns, it kind of drags on for a little bit. Like, or even after, like, a Static Age, it's kind of just, like, yeah, it kind of just drags on. But I still like it's in my top 5 Green Day albums. It is super good. Though it's kind of way too similar to American Idiot, in my opinion. That's kind of why it's not one of my, like, personal favorites. Like, it is way too close to American Idiot. It's really trying hard to be American Idiot, but it's just, like, not. Which kind of makes its own thing, which kind of makes it why I like it. Next, we have my only album of the trilogy, Uno. Yeah, Uno, this is actually not a very good album. I actually am one of the people who like the trilogy. Like, I actually like, I don't like Dose. Dose is alright, but I do like Uno and Trey. Those are really good, like, power pop albums. Like, this is not a punk album. This is definitely power pop. Like, I like all the songs on this album, besides, like, Troublemaker and Sweet 16. Those tracks kind of suck, in my opinion, but everything else is, like, a bop. Like, it is a very, like, very catchy album. Like, the lyrics are kind of corny sometimes, but I like it. I got this from, like, a friend, so it holds a special place in my heart, I guess. But, yeah. There's that. Yeah, so there's Dose, Trey, and the documentary Quattro, which is like a documentary. Then we have Revolution Radio. This is another good album. It's very safe, like a very safe album, very, like, loud album. Like, I definitely play this if I was, like, running, like, a marathon or something, because it is a very, like, loud, like, in-your-face album, if that makes sense. But I love the cover. Like, that's just super cool. Like, a freaking radio on fire. That's pretty cool, in my opinion. Yeah, I don't feel like pulling the disc out, so you can just, like, search it up or something. But there's Revolution Radio. I don't really like digipacks, which are what Revolution Radio and, like, Saviors are, because there's, like, I hate how they are. I hate that CD format. It's just, like, really bad. But speaking of Saviors, yeah, this is, like, the trilogy. Oh, I don't have Father of All because the album sucks. It wasn't that bad, but it's pretty bad. But I do have Saviors. Saviors is basically Revolution Radio and Trilogy combined, which actually is a very good album. Like, I heard, like, people hate on Saviors. It actually is pretty good. Like, I like pretty much all these songs. They're all pretty good. Like, I love Fancy Sauce and, like, Father to a Son, stuff like that. But yeah, I don't feel like taking the disc out again, but you can search it up or something. I don't know. Okay, yeah, so there's that and stuff. Alright, we're back. So, I have a few more Green Day albums. They're the 2 greatest hits albums. And first we have, let me fix this camera. Okay, there we go. International Super Hits. This is Green Day's first greatest hits album. It's almost like a checkpoint for Green Day's history. Like, came after Warning, before American Idiot. So it's like all the 90s stuff. You know, of course, Warning. Like, it has, like, Jar, Pop Rock and Coke and Maria. I do like Pop Rock and Coke and Maria a lot. Jar, of course, is a good song, too. And it has a pretty funny image behind the disc. I'll just let you take in whatever that is. But good greatest hits album. It's better than the second Green Day greatest hits album, because, like, this album, Green Day, God's Favorite Band, greatest hits. This album, like, I have, like, a lot of tracks I wish were on there. Like, only have, like, 1 track from the trilogy. Like, you know what, I should just had everything up to American Idiot, Revolution Radio, which is where this came out. Like, it had like, all the good stuff. We'd probably be able to fit, like, Letter Bomb, or, like, Jesus Suburbia on here, but of course it's not on here. I don't feel like they have to make another great. So this should just called International Super Hits Volume 2 or something. But no, we didn't get that. Which kind of sucks. But it's an okay greatest hits. Like, it's fine. It's nothing bad. It actually did like the cover art a lot, like how it's like church themed. But yeah, so there's all my Green Day CDs. So let's get into my Blink 182 CDs. First we have their demo album, Buddha. Pretty rough demo album, if I do say myself. Like, I like Carousel, Time, 21 Days. Those are all pretty good tracks, but it's very rough around the edges. Like, it is. Yeah, it is something. I think it's kind of remastered in this, but I wish they kind of didn't get rid of some tracks on like the original release. Like, I think there's a track called like The Family Next Door. That was pretty good. Yeah, had some good stuff on it. But there's Buddha. I like the cover art. It's just called Buddha. It is kind of funny in my opinion. All Blink-182 albums are pretty funny. It's had like the later like Dark Ages stuff, I guess. Then we have Cheshire Cat, their actual first two album. This is like a skate punk album. I like it kind of. It really is like a skate punk album. Yeah. So, or a Cheshire Cat. I call it Cheshire Cat. People else call it Cheshire Cat. I don't really know, but yeah. So there's this. This is a pretty good album. I don't know what the frick that is, but it's good. You know, it has like M&M's and Cacophony, Toast and Bananas, Did My Breath Smell. Pegasus was pretty good too. But yeah, it has some good stuff on it. Yep, that's something, alright. But there's that. So there's Cheshire Cat, I don't know. Then we have Dude Ranch. This album is one of my favorite punk albums of all time. I mean punk, because I consider this a punk album, not pop punk. So it's one of my favorite punk albums of all time. It's like super fast, like everything is like just super good about this album in my opinion. Which is why I like it. Yeah, that's a pretty funny image right there. Next we have two copies of Enema of the State. We have my grandpa's copy, and because my grandpa, like, he gave me a lot of CDs. This is my grandpa's copy. I think it belonged to his daughter. I don't even know. I don't know what I'm saying anymore, but I did get this from, like, my grandpa. Now, this is the one I got from my grandpa. This is my Barnes & Noble copy. Just saying. So this is the copy I'll show you, because it's pretty much the same thing. So here's this. The Enema of the State's one of the best pop punk albums of, like, all time. It is so good. Like, Jerry Finn, you know, R.I.P. Jerry Finn, bro. He was, like, actually a GOAT producer. Like, he died too soon. Yeah, he was such a GOAT producer, in my opinion. So there's that. Then we have the Mark, Tom, and Travis show. Yeah, this was interesting. This is the limited edition. And I'm gonna be honest, I've actually never listened to this live album, like, in full. I really only got this for Man Overboard and, like, a few other tracks, like Family Reunion, Blue Job. I think it's supposed to be Blow Job. And, like, yeah, dang, this is, like, so bad. Like, why? I think that's, I don't know, but yeah, that's what I'm trying to say. But, like, I always got it for those songs and, like, the country song. Yeah, it's a good live album. It's good, well, from what I've heard. So yeah, pretty cool. I think it was limited edition back when it was actually first released. So that actually makes a CD kind of rare. I mean, not rare, but like a little rare. I don't even know what I'm saying anymore. Can I even show that? I don't even know if I can show that, but who cares? If this gets monetized, well, I don't know. And then I have two copies of Take Off Your Pants and Jacket. This is the standard copy, and this is the pants version, like the yellow version. I'll show both of them. Yeah, the 25th, was it 25th? I think it was 20th, I don't even know. Anniversary edition of this album released recently, so I wanted to get that. It has all the bonus tracks into one, which kind of defeats the purpose of these. Like, I'm pretty sure these were released, you know, to be, you know, released, like, have 3 copies of each, because, you know, the airplane version, or takeoff version, pants, and then jacket version. So, yeah, it's alright though. So, this is the standard copy. It's pretty generic. And then we have the pants copy, which is in this, like, I don't know what they call these, but it's like digi-sleeve, digi-book, I don't even know. But, yeah, so there's the pants version. It says what went wrong in F a Dog. I'll leave from the blanks for that last one. Alright. Then we have one of my favorite albums of all time. Untitled, self-titled, Blink-182, 2003 album. I don't know what to call this one, that's what I'm going to call it. So, this album's my favorite Blink-182 album, one of my favorite albums of all time. Probably my third favorite album of all time. Because it's just so freaking consistent. It's just so good. It has like all genres in it, like post-hardcore, punk, emo, and some goth rock in there. Of all of this with Robert Smith, so it's like very versatile. So yeah, I love this CD. I actually love this CD. Like, it is a very pretty CD. It is very I like the pink and the blue. Just like, I think it's just such a good design. But yeah, there's that. I have an unpopular opinion, but Neighborhoods is my second favorite Blink-182 album. I love Neighborhoods. It is one of my favorites. Very Angels and Airwave kind of bass, which is Tom's band about aliens and stuff. I don't know, but which makes it kind of like I like it a lot. It's so good. It is like generally like super underrated. This is an album I'd actually call underrated. Like, songs on here like Natives, Up All Night, After Midnight, Snake Charmer, Hearts All Gone, Wishing Well, Kaleidoscope, This Is Home, MH418, 2011, like, Even If She Falls, like, all just bangers. Like, This Is Home is such a good song too. Like, it's like a new wave-ish song, which is like really cool. I like every song. There's also the deluxe version. I think people have like universally accepted that the deluxe version is like the main version of this album, because you can't even find the regular version on YouTube, so I consider it the actual version. So, there's that. Oh. Dang, this is just such a good album. Oh, I don't have California or 9 because they're kind of buns. I mean, I got nothing against Matt Skiba. I like Alkaline Trio, but is it Matt Skiba? I think it is Matt Skiba. So I got nothing against him, but like, because 9's actually an alright album, but California sucks. It sucks very much. And we have One More Time Part 2. This is what it sounds, One More Time, Part 2, with a total of 27 tracks. Like, dang, it's all in one CD, by the way. So, yeah, I don't feel like pulling the CD out, but because it's like actually a really big pain in the booty hole to throw the CD out. But it's one of my favorites. Pretty cool. Yeah, I like this album. I think it's actually a really good album. But you know, it's got that Travis Barker production on it though, which kind of brings it down. I mean, Travis Barker, he's an alright producer, but like, come on, he's meant to play those drums. So they're all my Blink-182 albums. I wanted to get the greatest hits, but I don't have that. Let's get to my next section. I might split this video into parts, but I'm not sure. I have some 41 CDs. So first we have All Killer No Filler. I do not have Half Hour Power. I so want to get it, but I do have All Killer No Filler. This is one of the best pop punk albums of the 2000s. I think I already said that about American Idiot or something. I don't even know. But it's also the UK version, so it has Makes No Difference. I don't know why I had the UK version. I didn't order online. My parents did. My parents ordered this online, and I happened to get the UK version, which has the Makes No Difference bonus track, which is actually really cool. And I think I don't think the regular version has like the blue kind of thing on it. So that's cool. Very, very cool album. Yeah. Sum 41's a very underrated band. Like, dang, they get always get labeled as one of those cringy pop punk bands. Bro, they are like not pop punk. Like, only like one of their albums is pop punk, in my opinion. Like, this is the only pop punk album they've ever released. Like this is pop punk. Doesn't Look Infected is punk, or like metal-ish. Chuck is pretty much just metal or new metal, and Underclass Hero is just like alternative rock. But yeah, so here's All Killer. Alright, then we have Does This Look Infected. This is like the perfect blend of punk and metal. It is like generally so good. I love this album. It's kind of short, but I really do love this album. Very funny cover and title. So, there's that. Does this look infected? I don't know, tell me. That was kind of cringe, but anyway. I only have the first 4 Sum 41 CDs. I don't have anything after Screaming Bloody Murder. I don't have anything after Underclass Hero. Let me have my favorite Sum 41 album, Chuck. Chuck is like generally such a good album. This has the bonus track Newts, which is kind of considered, which is kind of, I feel like, universally accepted as like on the album, but whatever. I wish I also had Subject to Change and Moron. Those are some really good like Japanese bonus tracks. But I don't. But Chuck is my favorite Sum 41 album. It's like such a good album. It's so super freaking hard hitting. Like it's actually insane. Like The Bitter End or like Angels with Dirty Faces. Like dang, like such a good songs on it. It's like generally like super underrated. That's why I love it. But yeah, so there's Chuck. I also love the backstory behind this album. I'm not gonna say it, but you can search it up. It's a very cool backstory behind this album. We have my final Sum 41 CD, Underclass Hero. This album gets hated on so much, but it's actually one of my favorite Sum 41 albums. It is super good, too. Like, I know Dave Brownsound isn't in it anymore, like, in the band anymore after, well, on this album, but who cares? It's such a good album. Derek Wimbley, also, like, I mean, I love Dave Brownsound. He had some amazing, he was a great contributor to the band, but, like, everyone doesn't know that Derek Wimbley actually, wrote the riffs that he played. It's just kind of funny to me. So, if I do luck, Underclass Hero. It's a good, very good album. I'm very happy to have the CD. I do maybe want to get Scream Bloody Murder. So, like, after that, I'm kind of, like, I've listened to, like, the first 4 Sum 41 CDs, All Killers, too, Underclass Hero, like, the most. That's why I kind of have them on CD. Like, everything after Scream Bloody Murder, I've either listened to, like, one time or, like, never. So, yeah, so there's all the Sum 41 CDs. Now, this is kind of a disclaimer. I even listen to most of the albums in my collection, which I know is kind of bad, but I'm going to get to it eventually. Like, the next CD collection, I'm probably going to end up, like, listening to all these albums, so just a heads up. I've never listened to Offspring Smash ever in my life, but it's my first. It's like a pretty good album. I like the cover and stuff, looks cool. But yeah, there's Smash. Though I have actually listened to Americana. I have listened to that. I actually listened to it very recently. Actually, it was a very good album. I like songs like Have You Ever, Staring in the Sun, Pretty Fly, Kids Are Alright, She's Got Issues, Walla Walla, and Why Don't You Get a Job, and Americana. Like, all the songs are bangers. So yeah, actually, I have listened to this album before. I thought it was very good. So, there's that. Like, bro, I'd probably like put this album on if I was like just playing a video game, like Tony Hawk Pro Skater, Crazy Taxi, all that stuff. Like, it's like a very fast-paced album. Like, it's like 42 minutes long, but it's only because I paid a man's like 8 minutes long. So it doesn't feel like it's 3 minutes long, too. I don't know. And we have the All American Rejects with along. I want to get their first album because I actually have listened to their first album in full. I haven't listened to this album in full yet. I know it's kind of a bummer, but you know me, I don't really get to that. Yeah, CD is very beat up. Like, it is very beat up. Yeah. Or now we're kind of transitioning into the emo albums. So first we have Van's Warped Tour 2003 tour compilation. It's exactly as it sounds. It has a bunch of songs from the Warped Tour of 2003. Too bad there's no Blink-182 on here. Now, I recognize Bouncing Souls, Simple Plan, Rise Against, No Effects, Yellow Card, Motion City Soundtrack. I think I've heard before and Taking Back Sunday. I recognize those bands, but nothing else really. So there's Stage 1, Disc 1. Okay, I don't know if I really actually read this. I don't want to break the freaking CD. There's Stage 2, Disc 2. Okay, there's that. So I got this at a Goodwill. Like, I got this for very cheap at a Goodwill. Alright, so now on the emo albums with From Under the Cork Tree, Fall Out Boy. Yeah, this is pretty. I haven't listened to it yet, but it seems like a pretty good album. It's very, emo. I don't know if that's even an offense to emo people, but whatever. There's a disc. I kind of it can't stay in the thing, so I have to like kind of hold it and be very careful with this because this disc has fallen out of the CD many times. I would like to get though. I think it's called "Take This to Your Grave." That sounds like a good album. That's the first album, I believe. Then we have Paramore Riot. Dang, this album is also super good too. Like I actually have listened to this album and most of Paramore's discography. I haven't listened to This Is Why yet, but anyway, this is a very good album too. Like that's where you get Hallelujah, Misery Business, When It Rains, Crush, 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 Fences, and Born for This are all super good tracks. Those are all amazing. I had the chance to get Brand New Eyes, which I really regret I didn't. I was like I was at the mall and I was like, oh, I'll get something else, but I never did because I could have gotten the chance to get Brand New Eyes, but never did, which was a very stupid decision. Then we have all My Chemical Romance CDs. I haven't listened to any of these albums yet. So I don't have Bullets, but I do have 3 Cheers for Sweet Revenge. Again, I've never listened to this album before, but I have listened to Helena. I'm Not Okay, I Promise, and The Ghost of You. I have listened to those tracks before. The CD is also very beat up. Very, very beat up what in the actual balls butt is that, but there's some good stuff right there. Then we have 2 copies of Black Parade. I've gotta listen to this album. I'm like literally missing out. So this is the standard copy of Black Parade. You know, the one you find at like Walmart or like Barnes and Noble. So yeah, there's that. Oh, frick, dang, I'm getting... The CD's about to be freaking crushed, bro. So there's that. Then we have this, like, random copy. I don't know what copy this is, but it has this and, like, a different, like, slipcover. And, like, this. Like, I really don't know what this copy is, like, at all. I'm very confused. Maybe I have to switch this out, because maybe this is, like, wrong. I don't know, but this is how I got it. This is how I got the CD, so I don't know why it looks super weird and the cover's off. Then we have, what is this one? Danger Days. This is very beat up. I think they just released a new version of this. I know, I know that song. But, yeah, so, MCR, you know, pretty cool band. I never hated them. I like it. I'm not the biggest emo guy. I kind of like 90s emo more than like 2000s emo. And I mean like 90s emo, I mean like American Football or like Sunny Day Real Estate. Like those kind of stuff. But anyway, so now we're done with the punk and emo stuff. Now we're going on to the grunge stuff for a little bit, like post-grunge. So let's first off, of course, Nirvana, Bleach. Yeah, this is a pretty good album. I have like the deluxe version with like all the live tracks. Here's the standard edition. This is such a such a good album too. I love like Bleach is like super good. Like I'm not gonna get the discount, kinda don't feel like it, but you can look at that. Yeah, dang, Kurt with brown hair is such a sight. And yeah, I think that's Chad. I think that's Chad. And then we got Chris, Novoselic. Yeah, Bleach. I really love Paper Cuts. Paper Cuts is such a good song. That's like a sludge metal song. I think that's what the genre is called. But yeah. Okay, next we have 3 copies of Nevermind. Like I have 3 copies of Nevermind. I have this one in like a white thing. It's very beat up, and also the label's upside down. And I have like a very like old copy of it. I'm not even sure if it has like Endless Nameless on it. And this is like the standard copy. Also, I'm not even sure if I can show this on YouTube, but if I get demonetized, frick you, YouTuber. It's all free, you know. If that's what you want to call it. But here's Nevermind. Classic. Freaking cool. This is like one of the best grunge albums. I love this album. But yeah, if I get demonetized for this, I'm gonna kill someone. I'm literally gonna kill someone. Like, come on, bro. It's just a baby who is different, if that's the word to use. Why'd I say it like that? But I also have 2 copies of Incesticide. I have a lot of copies, like different version copies of Nirvana albums for some reason. So this is the standard version, and this is like the very old version. That makes sense. Like, this one's more or less beat up than the other one. But here's Incesticide. Incesticide's a really good B-sides album too. Like, I love Sliver, Stain, Turn Around, Molly's Lips, Son of a Gun, American Seafood's alright, Hairspray Queen, and Aero Zeppelin, and of course Aneurysm are all super good too. Yeah, I love Nirvana's Incesticide. Very good B-side, like bonus tracks album and stuff. Then we have, of course, In Utero by Nirvana. This is their last album for you, of course. Kurt passed away, you know. So, yeah, so here's In Utero. Yeah, very good final Nirvana album. With like a lot of tracks on it. It's pretty cool. Yeah, so there's In Utero. I don't know who that is. But, okay. So, yeah, there's that. There's also a very old copy of In Utero. In Utero or In Utero? I think it's Utero. And then we have this one, Nirvana MTV Unplugged. This is one of the best live albums, like, actually all time. This is better than the Mark Thomas Travis show. This is just so freaking good. Like, it is. I don't know what Kurt was like cooking up on that guitar, but he was cooking something on that guitar. So, yeah, I actually didn't have this one for like a long time, and I finally got it, which is cool. So, there's Unplugged in New York. They have a very cool thing, which is the Smells Like Teen Spirit single. This is very old, and it has like even in his youth and Aneurysm, and Smells Like Teen Spirit, of course. And like, this is a single version, but like, this is a very, very rare copy of this. I'm surprised I even have it, but I got it at, like, again, my grandpa's house. I was like, he lets me look through his attic of CDs because he's a big CD collector, and that's actually how I got most of my CDs. And this was one of them, so of course I got it because it's just like, it's cool. Like I love the yellow disc. Like, that's cool. But this is the only single thing I have, like, single release I have in my collection. Cause like, you don't find these every day. This is like old stuff right here. Then we have this pretty bad greatest hits album called Nirvana Icon Greatest Hits. It has like very bare bones. All the like the most popular songs. Like nothing cool. It has You Know You're Right, which I guess is kind of cool. But like, it has all the hits. It doesn't even have the regular version of All Apologies. Like, what the freak? Like, or like the regular version of About a Girl. I wish I got the first Greatest Hits Nirvana album, but I don't. Yeah, so there's that. This is, I think, released by Warner Brothers, like part of their Icon thing. I think Blink-182 has an Icon thing. I don't even know, but yeah. So there's that. I'm gonna be honest, I've never listened to a Pearl Jam album, but I have a lot of them, and again, they're mostly just from my grandpa's attic. But I have actually listened to their first album, 10. I have 2 copies of this. This is the standard version. I actually don't know where I got this from, and this is like the old version. With actually the little sticker about, it has a live flow Journey, all that stuff. Journey is one of my favorite Pearl Jam songs by far. I love Journey. This is the standard version. Well, you know, the version I got like at a store, so that's like, it's much better. It's in better condition than the other one. But yeah, so there's 10. Yeah, 10's a pretty good album. I don't really remember. I've only listened to it once, and it was a very long time ago. Like, I liked Once, Even Flow, Alive, Black, Jeremy, Porch, and Garden were pretty good too. But I also have 2 copies. I think it's called Verses. 2 copies of Verses. I have listened to a few songs on this one, like Daughter and An Elderly Woman Behind the Counter in a Small Town. Very long song. Yeah, these are pretty much in the same condition, so I'll just show this one. So here's Verses. Yeah, I don't know why the CD. Why is there like 2 CDs? Oh, wait. What is this? I guess. I don't even know what that is. I think it's a Pink Floyd CD my grandpa probably burned back in the old days. So it's just in here for now for good collecting. I probably should throw it out, but I'm not about to throw out some burning history. If that makes any sense. Then we have, what is the CD called? Vitalogy? Vitalogy? I don't even know. This one has Better Man. I love Better Man. Better Man's a really good song. I love how this CD looks. It looks like a book. Like, look, when I open it, it's literally like a book. Super cool. And the CD is right here. It's actually pull out. So yeah. Let me get it back in its sleeve. So there's that. Yeah, I have a lot of Pearl Jam albums. I'm not even a big Pearl Jam fan. Then we have this one, which I think is called No Code. This is a very weird album cover CD. Like, you have to actually look to find, like, the track listing. Kind of cool, in my opinion. So, yeah, I'm not going to pull a CD out of this one because I don't even know what the frick this design is. Like, who made this design. But, yeah, you can check that out if you want. So, there's that. Yeah, I think I'm going to split this up into parts. So I'll go over a few CDs, and you'll see, like, part 2 in a few days-ish. Then we have, Yield. This one has Do the Evolution on it, I'm pretty sure. It's kind of only why I got it. So, yeah. Yield. Pretty cool album cover, though. I think this one's called Avocado, I think. I don't even know what these are anymore. Pearl Jam's got some weird album titles and weird album covers. that's all I know. But, yeah, so there's, I think it's called Avocado. Then we have the last 2 CDs, which are my Foo Fighters CDs. So, we'll get into that, and then we'll be done for part 1. So then first we have Foo Fighters self-titled. This is their first album. It isn't even really a Foo Fighters album. It's literally just a Dave Grohl solo album, but he does all the instruments. It sounds kind of good. That's what it should be called. It should be called Dave Grohl solo album, but it's called Foo Fighters, and he does all the instruments. That's literally what it is. So, but it's a very good solo album. Like, he is good on, like, every single instrument. Like, it's actually impressive. Like, how he did his album, like, a few days, and, like, it's just, like, very good. Like, This Is a Call, I'll Stick Around, Bake Me Alone, Good Grief, Floaty. Like, all the songs are just very good. Like, very good songs. Like, by Dave. Like, this is a very, very strong debut album. Like, it is. It's good. Then we have The Color and the Shape. This is the second Foo Fighters album. This was the one with, actually, Taylor Hawkins is not on this yet. Also, R.I.P. with Taylor Hawkins. But he was in some of the music videos for these ones. This is a very, very good sophomore album. I think that's what they call them. It's just good. It's really good. I don't know what else to just say about it. I wish I had There's Nothing Left to Lose, like, one by one. I'd love to get those ones, but for now I only have the first 2. So, that was it. That was part 1 of my collection. Part 2 will come in a few days, and yeah, part 2 is mostly just like power pop and comedy stuff, and like some metal and hard rock stuff. So, goodbye. Yeah.